Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship with this person. It could have been also a situationship. For others of you, it could simply be a connection that has a very strong, energetic feeling, bond. And you know there's something special there, but no one's speaking up. Look at that. Love. First card's the strongest. We have love. Followed by hiding that love. Not really showing or expressing. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do channel through my higher intuitive self. I don't channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. Oh, yikes. So this is a general love reading. However, some of you may resonate with this more, some of you may less. I see here that we have a past life card, and that does mean, Pisces, that the person of interest who you're thinking of, yes, this could be them, but cross-watcher, this may not be you. This just may be Pisces. So this could be vice versa because of the intensity of those cards, especially the mystery card. That's because with a past life connection, we do, I'm getting the word transfer. We do transfer our energy, which is also mirroring the other person. We feel their energy sometimes. For example, in the past, I've done career readings, and the entire time, only cards regarding love and heartbreak are coming out because that's all that either you can think of or the other person is thinking of. So these things do interact. They do come through. And this could also be for those of you that don't know who this person is. It could be somebody from your past. And I know that's not what some of you are looking for. If you are not, most likely, then this reading is not going to be for you because you're not looking for that. But the cards come out. The messages come out. This is somebody from your life who you've either met, you're thinking about on a romantic level. And if it's not you, they might be thinking about you. Even if it's from the past, somebody that you don't even care about anymore. Their feelings and emotions must be really strong, though, if they're coming out. And they are. You have here love, followed by illusion, mystery, anger and rage, selfhood, inspiration, justice, crossroads, nourishment. And then we have synthesis under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Pisces, the connection that I have with you, I've realized now, it is simply unconditional love. I don't know why I love you this much. I just know that I do. This love that I have for you, it's pure, it's true, it's clean. It's a sacred kind of love. The things that I have experienced with you, they make me feel alive again, fresh, awoke. And yet, I don't really express myself to you. I act as though I'm emotionally detached. But the truth is that that's not the case. It's far from it. I do feel it. But because of the intensity, I hide from it. I hide behind a veil. I hide behind a false mask. I don't tell you how I feel. I don't tell you the truth. I do feel that in this connection, there are certain things that I should have told you. Certain words that I should have shared and spoken, but I never did. I have here a feeling that exists on the inside where I wonder why it is that you and I have met in this connection. We have been so close for so long, and yet I feel this bond that exists no matter where I go, no matter what I do. I always end up thinking about you. There's certain things that I do during the day, and sometimes I feel as though you're next to me. Sometimes I can smell your scent even though you're not there. Feel your breath. In my dreams, it seems as though everything is so real. I question the universe. Why is it that you're in my life now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? I do wonder why. And I do feel that in this connection, this really does upset me because it's frustrating. I can't put a finger on it why you seem so familiar, why I have so much love for you, why I can't let go of you. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at myself for not being able to make the right choice, to take a stand, to make a decision, to choose the right path. I do feel in this connection that you used to be someone that I thought needed me, but things have changed. You have changed. Everything about you, your charm, your beauty, your talents, things are quite different now. I feel that in this connection, you are now someone who is very independent. Someone who doesn't need me anymore. So strong, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You seem to also be very guarded. This feeling that I get where you are very guarded, it is very strong. It's hard for you to trust anyone after what I did. And I do feel that you are an inspiration to me and my life. The world used to be black and white. And ever since you've come into my life, things have been colored. The world now smells better, sounds better, tastes better, feels better. I can't tell you how happy it makes me, just knowing that you're there, that you exist. You make me want to write songs, sing songs, dance. You inspire me. Doing things that I never did before. I also feel this feeling of wanting to make things right. I feel that before, certain things in this connection were very much one way. And as time has gone by, I realized now that the sense of feeling that I had, it was true. I just kept taking and taking, and you just kept giving. There is this feeling that I have where I want to make things right because things before were wrong. Right now, I am at a crossroads. I'm trying to make a choice. This choice that I'm making, it can either lead me to you, and maybe not. But my choice is you. I do choose you. But I'm just angry at myself that I have not been able to make this decision yet. Do I want you? Yes, I do. Do I take that action? No, I don't. And that's what irritates me about myself. I'm angry at myself for making you wait for so long. I do feel that in this connection, there is this desire for me to be this person who can provide to you and fulfill all of your needs, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I'm hoping that certain things that have happened in this connection, that things can always be, and that they should be and they could be the way you would like them to be. I want to be that person. You seem to be the perfect mate. I didn't notice this before. But when I stand on this crossroads, I look and I see that there is nobody better. For me, at least. I think I have found my special someone, but that's what gets me angry. Why don't I make a decision? Why don't I make a move? Overall, I do feel that in this connection, there used to be this desire and the sense of wanting to make peace and harmony. There was a lack of peace and harmony. But then things changed. And everything just died down. And there are secrets that I've held deep down. Haven't spoken to you about these things. But now a part of me is rising and it's thinking, maybe I should. I want to make that decision and talk to you about things that are deep down in my heart. Things that I hid deep down in the depths and the shadows of this forest. So dark. I never wanted to talk about these things. But it seems now as if I should. It's important for me to do so. Overall, even though I love you, even though I feel this is a past life connection, I still hesitate, and I still keep to myself and keep my distance, and act as though I'm emotionally detached. And I know I shouldn't. This is the reason why I am angry even with myself. All right, Pisces. This one was a little bit complicated. It's a little different than the way I usually channel. I see here the situation that this person is in. They absolutely love you. They do. They even want to have a long-term committed relationship here with the nourishment card. And This is a very nurturing person. That's nourishment. This is somebody who can provide all three, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Yet they are angry at themselves. Here's the crossroads. Here's anger and rage. They're angry at themselves because they have not made that move. Well, some of you might be resonating with that. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates. Eventually, this type of a situation does not last forever. It will change. It will get better. Because this person's they're ready to make a decision. And they're angry at themselves, which means most likely they're going to push themselves into doing this. So I do see something good coming out of this. Let's have a look. The next set of cards I'm going to have a look at. The deck is called the Lover's Path Tarot. So here I look into, the reason why, one of the main reasons why. Under the transformation card, we had 10 of arrows, but I am putting that back. 10 of arrows is like the 10 of swords. I only pick the top card. That's the way I read. Everybody has a different way of reading, and my method also is that. The reason why I do that is because the top card for me has the most amount of energy. You did have another card and it fell down. Here we have 4 of coins. Followed by the Queen of Coins. All right, let's have a look. So these cards I look into why the situation went downhill in the first place. Things were okay, but then something happened. Either this person ghosted you, maybe there was a lack of closure in this connection, and for some of you, perhaps they just stopped communicating, and it's very infrequent, right? Once in a while, maybe once a month, they may text or something like that, and you're really wondering what's going on. So here we have transformation. Let's have a look at that first. This talks about changes and endings and beginnings. I do read Pisces, Crosswatcher. I read the reverse when I read these cards. Here it talks about stagnation, how this person was resisting transformation at some point in time. There was a need to move in a new direction, but there was an inability to do so. They were being very rigid. So, yikes, Pisces, very stubborn, very rigid, not really wanting to change. And sometimes this happens because there's a fear. Why don't people want to change? Because they're comfortable. There's a fear of change, of any type of ending, any type of beginning, because it's unknown. And whatever's unknown, people fear because they're not comfortable with it. They don't know how to handle it. We also have here the 4 of coins. The 4 of coins here we have, it talks about being miserly with wealth, with talents. Conversely, being overly generous, spendthrift. It also talks about the need to conserve and protect resources. So there's a problem here with money, with security, with some type of inheritance, with some type of wealth. It seems as if this person was very narrow-minded or very stubborn, very particular, very rigid when it came to the type of method they had in utilizing, spending, earning money, or materialistic things. They're very rigid when it comes to how they deal with their own wealth or how they deal with their own materialistic gain. However, the problem here is that it's not increasing, it's decreasing. This is somebody that may have had some type of an issue where they were spending too much and they could not afford anymore, or whatever they had in the bank, it just started getting depleted. They're just living beyond their means, right? This is a problem. And it was getting to the point where it caused a problem within this connection. Some of you might have known, some of you may not have known. One of the issues that was bothering this person and that had an effect on this connection was about materialistic things, money, finances, being settled, settling down, that kind of stuff. That's what caused one of the problems here. Here we also have the Queen of Coins. With the Queen of Coins, it is a beautiful card, but we're reading the reverse. So this does talk about a lack of loyalty, not really showing a lot of warmth and affection, and not really showing love. Here, there was a need to ground oneself, an over-materialistic orientation to life, disappointment in the home. My God. You literally have a sentence here and it says an over-materialistic orientation to life. And here I was talking about materialistic things right here. So this entire situation, wow, this is somebody who had an over-materialistic viewpoint according to life. And they were very stubborn. They were not very changeable. They could not change. They were happy the way that they were. They thought that they were right. It could be possible that they were not. It also talks about disappointments in the home. This is another issue. Wherever they were, whatever home they were in, however they grew up, whatever their background was, they were unhappy. Disappointments. Some people spend money as a distraction. We buy certain items and it makes us happy, right? So here we have a person that may have done something like this to distract themselves. However, the problem is it causes issues at the end of the day. It doesn't really get you anywhere. You are not dealing firsthand and tackling and taking on truly what is the problem. How do we solve this? That is something that didn't happen. Instead, this person would be spending their money, behaving in a way as if the issue doesn't exist, and not really dealing with the situation. It is very difficult to be with somebody like that because then they're not really dedicated. And remember, the first cards that you had there was anger, and then you had the crossroads. Like, this person's really angry even at themselves. They know what they have to do, but they're very stuck in their ways. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Here, I'll be looking into any actions, any tensions, any plans that this person may have towards you in the coming future. Sometimes it doesn't have to be in the future. It could just be present as well. Oh, there you go. Sneaky behavior, Pisces. Wowee. Hot couple in the house. Look at that. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow. Meant to be. Meant to be. A lot of fire here, a lot of passion here. Very nice. So we have a situation here where this person, they have a lot of faith. And the faith right now is they want to see where this leads. Let's see where this story takes us. They have this feeling of someday, some way, we will meet again. They are depending on the universe. They are relying on the universe. And they feel that whatever is going to happen is going to turn out for the best. Do they want you? Yes, they do. One of the things I see here is there is a lot of passion, and they feel that the both of you make a great power couple. Fireworks in the bedroom or anywhere. Here we also have the Queen of Wands. This person finds you utterly irresistible, very, very seductive, very good looking, gorgeous, hot as hell. This person also feels that you are very intuitive, and they like this about you. They feel as if you know them and you can understand them. We also have here the Seven of Cups. One of the issues here, and this goes back to the transformation card, right? And the other cards that you had just previously. The behavior that this person has, sometimes they have an issue where they're not really very practical or realistic. And they have a lot of choices. They have a lot of things that they have on the go, but they're not really focusing on what truly matters. This is something, again, right in the beginning, you had the crossroads and you had the anger card, right? Anger and rage. It's almost as if there's something inside of this person. And I know what that is. It's because there's disappointments in the home, that nurturing and nourishment that they could have gotten, they never had that. And it breaks them. And they don't know how to act or be in a relationship. This is why in this connection, there's a lack of transformation. They don't want to move forward. Here, they're daydreaming. They know that they have certain temptations around. They know that you're in the center and that they want you. What are they trying to do? Unfortunately, you have a card here that is not so great. It is Seven of Swords. Why is it not great? Because this talks about sneaky behavior, doing things from behind the scenes. For a tiny portion of you, this could be someone who is in a third-party situation with you. Maybe you know that they are with someone. Maybe you don't know that they're with someone. However, this person is trying to be clever. They're trying to be sneaky. They may try to manipulate you, so be careful. They may try to bring you to their side and force you or maybe convince you to think in their way. They may manipulate you in that way. So just be a little careful, because I do see this person's very materialistic. And if you're more spiritual, if you have your own way of living, you know, you've grounded yourself, right? This person doesn't seem to be so grounded. So instead of you walking over to their court, you bring them onto yours, okay? I do see here this person they have passion for you, but I see because of the disappointments in the home, emotionally, they are not mature enough to have a relationship where they can understand what truly is give and take. Right now, remember, you also have the Justice card. They want to make things right. I don't see that sense of maturity or that sense of experience right now. Perhaps in the future, but not right now. And I say this because the combination of many of the cards that have come through. Here we also have this individual thinks that it is difficult to approach you. You may be with somebody else. You may be unavailable in a way. So because of this, there is this feeling, there is this desire even more to want to be with you because of that risky business, because of the fear. It entices this person. It makes them want to be with you even more. So what's going on? Maybe some of you are not supposed to be together. Maybe this person's being a bit sneaky. Maybe they're with somebody. Maybe it's a coworker and you're not supposed to be seen together. Just as an example, I had a client, he was in love with his boss. Imagine how that would look, because it's not supposed to be that way in front of the rest of the team, right? You can't start dating all of a sudden and hanging out with each other. It creates a very different environment within the workplace itself. So sometimes things are not supposed to happen in the public's eye, but here somebody wants to do something behind the scenes. So it could be, honestly, it could be anything. Do I see this person taking any action? The only action I truly see right now, and it's a lot of speed, is that the Seven of Swords. This person is going to approach you in a way. I just would like you to be wary and cautious when they do. Remember that they do have their own agenda, and there's no doubt they do love you. They do want to be with you. But the vibe I'm getting from this person is they will love you the way that they know how to love. They may not love you the way that you want to be loved. Okay, so there is a difference there. take it as it resonates, and just know that when this person comes into your life, they may be a little bit sneaky. There's something going on here. They may be absolutely truthful, okay, to you, but there's something here that they're hiding. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. Ooh, interesting. We have here, let go. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. Like I said, I do pick the topmost card, but if the other card is meant to come out, it will, and it just did, which was perfect timing. As well as Uriel. All right. You have here, the angels have a strategy. They're saying to let go of the situation. I know it's hard. You know this person has this lack of transformation. They're being a little stubborn. They have their own viewpoints. They have their own way of living and the way they view life, okay? For now, focus on yourself and let this person go. You don't have to stop loving them. Just don't communicate with them as much as you usually would. Let them miss you. Give them that opportunity to think about you. Here we also have perfect timing. So the timing will be perfect when things are going to work out. They are going to work out. There is success here, which is excellent. But it's just going to take some time. We do have here, get more information. So this also means there's like a trio right here. Get more information. This could be from friends, family members, online resources, books, anything regarding the situation or regarding the problem that you're facing within this connection. Maybe the type of personality this person has. Why are people stubborn, right? Dig deeper to see. Here it simply says get more information. Usually this pops up because there is a lack of information that you have. That's why it comes up. With this information, get more information, you will be able to reconsider the reconsider card. You'll be able to reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do regarding this connection, and it'll give you an opportunity to communicate clearly to this individual. Always remember 3 to 4 points maximum. Try to keep them short and sweet, because then people will not get lost in the details. Sometimes when there's too many details, people don't know what the point is. So keep it short and sweet, whatever you need to say to this person. Here we do have, within the next few months, this is going to occur where there's going to be success and you're going to reconsider your actions and your words. You're going to have the opportunity within the next few months to communicate clearly. And then we also have here abundance. There is going to be an abundance. It's going to come through. It's going to be clear. It's going to be gorgeous and beautiful. You're going to gain a lot after you go through all of this. There's going to be a lot of communication coming through and information that you're just going to do your own thing for quite some time. There's going to be success and there's going to be abundance eventually. But Pisces, it will only happen after you decide, first card the strongest, to let go. By letting go, you allow this person to miss you, and when they miss you, then they have value for you. When they have value, then they feel that you're worth something. And when you're worth something, then they're afraid of losing you. And that's how that works. So this is important for you to let go, take a step back, focus on yourself, do something fun, start a new hobby, learn an instrument, or do something, learn how to program or something like that, right? Programming. It could be anything, but transfer that energy that you have, that you are dedicating to this individual. It's a lot of passion. Transfer it into something else. And that way, yes, you will be busy. You will be growing. You'll be doing your own thing. And this person will be growing on the other side, and eventually there is success. Eventually there will be abundance. So if the majority of you were resonating with this reading, most likely then these messages will resonate with you and it will be okay for you in the coming future. If some of you are not, this is still wisdom. It is still good to follow as well and practice. And that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. All right. I also wanted to mention, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and that is a YouTube channel. I have videos on spiritual connections on that one, so definitely have a look at some of the videos there. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other one is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections, so you will find those very helpful. And relationships, I have videos on those as well as, and the relationship videos I have more from my higher intuitive self. These are from other people who've had experiences, but also how I'm able to see what another person is feeling, and usually they don't tell you. So in those, it's like the cat's out of the bag. I tell everyone who's feeling what. It's not a reading. It is general kind of topics and problems people go through, and I get all that from you guys too. Every time you write in the comments, every time I get readings to do, everybody has a certain story. And sometimes I've seen patterns and trends, and it's like, oh my goodness, everyone's going through the same thing. So that's also why I started to create that channel, just to help people, because I see what the other person's truly feeling. And on average, it is very much the same. Also, one more video I just recently uploaded is all about negative energies. So what and who they are, what you can do to avoid them, things like that. So do have a look at the other channel as well. And please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.